Prior to the prequel's premiere on the 2024 TV schedule, lead actor Austin Stowell explained that Mariel Molino, the first actress to be announced for NCIS Origins, and her character, Lala Dominguez, will not fall in love with Larry Jethro Gibbs. However, at the conclusion of the first episode of Origins, Mark Harmon's elder Gibbs explained that he is reflecting on this time in his life because he is remembering the tale of her, or Lala. Lala and Gibbs have been getting to know one another over the past few weeks, and this week's episode, Incognito, expanded on their relationship. Now that Molino and Gina Lucida Monreal, co-creator of Origins, have hinted at what lies ahead for these two, let's discuss the long-running NCIS character who appeared in Incognito. The death of Petty Officer Second Class Greg Piccolo, who was in charge of the Naval Weapons Station's classifiers, was the main topic of this week's show. At first, it appeared that Piccolo had committed suicide, but it was later discovered that he had taken a microfilm that contained the most recent Tomahawk missile blueprints. He was assisting a man named Baker with the microfiche transfer, but Baker had one of his aides murder Piccolo and stage it as a suicide. Cliff Wheeler, the chief of NCIS's Camp Pendleton unit, and Mike Franks met Tobias, another FBI agent, at a Mexican restaurant where they were meeting with one of Wheeler's FBI contacts for information on Piccolo. Yes, NCIS. Origins introduced the younger Tobias Fornell, one of Larry Jethro Gibbs' best pals, and the character Joe Spano has played on NCIS since the show's 2003 premiere, although he has never desired to be a regular on the series. Lucas Dixon, who has appeared as a guest star on shows including Blind Spot and The Tick, plays him on Origins. Now that the prequel has introduced the younger Fornell, we can look forward to the moment when he and Stowell's Gibbs will cross paths and start developing their special bond. Gibbs and Lala went undercover to a members-only club to see Baker in order to acquire the Tomahawk microfiche. Gibbs pretended to be Samuel Rhodes, the guy who had asked about the schematics, while Lala was Rhodes' girlfriend. Even though their cover was eventually exposed, the agents were still able to acquire the plans and capture Baker and his thugs. But Lala found Incognito challenging personally as well. Mariel Molino's character felt stuck in a box on both a personal and professional level when the elder Gibbs got back together. The former was exemplified by her NIS co-workers' misogyny and toxicity, while the latter resulted from her boyfriend moving in with her and her making out with a stranger outside of a club. During the episode, Gibbs was able to discern that Lala was bothered by something. Molino informed the Wrap what happens next between the two characters.